Teaching your dog place between the legs is a great thing to teach any dog. Service dogs, if you're going on the subway, or even if you have a house dog and you have an elevator, you put the dog at place between your legs and the dog is out of the way. On the subway and the bus, it's very important that if you have a service dog, you go over this and teach this to the dog, and it's very simple. You don't need to use food. It's very simple and straightforward. Just put the dog at sit, step over the leash like this, and then thread the dog through. Here, place, sit. And when the dog gets in position, say sit. So for your dog to be able to do this, it has to know sit and whoa real good. So you just stop the dog. Like if you want to use whoa, as soon as he gets right in position, say whoa. But it's real simple, and we do this. We repeat this over and over again. Sit, and I'll just step over the leash. Place, sit. Good girl. Do it again. Here. Sit. No, this way. Sit. Place. Sit. Good girl. Very good. Make sure before you have the dog out in front of you and call it into place, or have it at heel going into place, that the dog is really proficient at doing it the way that it was taught, with it just out behind you and come into place a straight shot. Make sure that you do this over and over and over again until you proceed to make it more difficult for the dog. Remember, every time you do something different, you make it more difficult for the dog. So drill this until the dog is really good at it, and then maybe do it from out front and lead it into position between your legs using the leash. Remember, the leash is also called a lead. You lead the dog into position. Using food is just a fool's game. Don't use food with any of the commands. It's not necessary. All you have to do is say good. You know, good girl. They like that too. Anything that the dog likes can be used for positive reinforcement. Heel. Sit. Place. Sit. Good girl. Place. Sit. Good. Place. Sit. Good. Place. Sit. Good girl. Place. Sit. Good girl. Place. Sit. Good girl. Place. Sit. Very good. Nice job, sister. It's my Mila. Such a good dog.